Hey there, it's Katherine Torrini, Juicy Journaler and Creative Life Coach, and I thought I would share with you today a little bit about why I journal. I'm always telling everyone else that they should be journaling. I thought I'd share with you a little bit of my story. It goes way back. It all started when I was in junior high, probably even younger than that. I had a little red journal that was covered in velvet, and I said, "Dear Diary," and I felt if I missed a day that I had to go back and catch up before I could move on, and then I would be sad, and then I would go for weeks and months without it, and it just I made up all these rules, and so that wasn't really the way that I wanted it to go. So there was a big change in journaling for me when I went to Italy. After the end of college. And I had an art history journal that I needed to do as an assignment. And I had a blast with this. I went crazy. I drew pictures and put in things that I had eaten and just really made it delicious and juicy and colorful. And I posted in postcards. And it really became a visual journal for the first time in my life. In fact, it's so cool. I'm going to show it to you. Right here. This is the actual journal that I took with me to Italy 20 years ago. I'd buy postcards and stamps and sketch, and I loved the freedom of it. There's my little student ID from way back when, all the places I went, pictures I took. And from that point on, my journal got a little bit more exciting. When I moved back to the US from Italy, I was going to go to California, go to grad school. Oops, no change of plans. I actually ended up going to Austin. And when I did that, I said that I'm going to take some time off and work on my art, work on being an artist. And so I did. And I took The Artist's Way. I read the book, The Artist's Way, and it made a huge difference in my life. I discovered it, and I discovered the morning pages, which are 3 pages a day. And it's really where my journaling practice and passion came. I really got into showing up for myself no matter what, not just when I was sad, but when I was every day, really. And I wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote and loved it. I did that for years. And at a certain point, it got a little boring. So I decided that I liked to paint on paper while I was on the phone or doodling. And then I would write on top of those pages. So first I was just decorating the pages and then writing on them the way that I had. And later, as I actually taught The Artist's Way, I would show this to my students and share with them as ways they could spruce up their morning pages. And they were like, "Wow, show us more of that. That is so cool." And so I realized I was really onto something, at which point it all went crazy. I started to spray and add paint and color, and then I really allowed myself to stick in tags or draw my lunch, whatever it was that inspired me, whatever was going on in my day, it just came out in my journal. And I had this practice of 3 pages a day. So I'd still do my ribbons on the page, but then I would write in the corners and I would stick in things like the sushi grass from my lunch. And pretty soon, I started to have journal after journal after journal. And I have realized that this is my life's work, that this is really what I'm here to do, is part of create journals and share them with people as creative expression.